hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto chapter 46. And for the anime only fans, I know I've been talking spoilers a lot longer than usual, so I thank you guys for being patient with me right now. But with that being said, I'm gonna be talking spoilers for another couple of days, and then we'll move on to our regularly scheduled content where I'm not talking spoilers as much as I have been. So probably around Sunday or Monday of next week, you guys will be getting your regular content. So with that being said, if you're still here, I'm gonna assume you're okay with me talking about spoilers. So I've seen this a lot, okay? Like, you know, I've seen this a lot where a bunch of people have been leaving in the comment section that, yo, you know, this just confirmed that Kaguya is more powerful than Isshiki Otsutsuki. This is absolute proof, and there are a lot of people who believe this. I mean, it's a large number. It's a large number of people who are saying this. And you know, like I told you guys in the comment section, you know, I got some personal stuff going on right now, so I hadn't been necessarily as active. This is actually going to be my first recording that I've done since essentially I had to put my dog down on I had to put my dog down when you guys got the chapter review, and you know, I ended up losing a friend to domestic violence, and I ended up losing a family member. So you know, I'm going through a bit of a hard time right now, so I hadn't been reading comments a lot, and I hadn't been on social media a lot. But you know, I got curious, and I kind of read some of the comments, and this was one of the things I saw, so I really wanted to address this, man. So I disagree with everybody that says that Kaguya is more powerful than Isshiki Otsutsuki, and I went back and I reread the chapter just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm like, you know what, man? Maybe I missed something. Maybe I totally missed something, okay? You know, maybe there was something that was said or something that was shown that's like, yo, okay, Kaguya is definitely stronger. And the only thing I can really look at that people are hanging their hat on is the fact that Kaguya basically ripped this dude's body in half. Like, you see parts of his spine and everything, and he's having to kind of crawl and shrink himself, and he's so weakened that he has to go inside of Jigen's body. And I totally get why you guys could say that, but I think that we have to kind of pull back the scope for a second. It's important to remember a little bit of the context here, okay? So the thing that the manga chapter says is that Isshiki was completely caught off guard by Kaguya, which means his guard was lowered, which means that his defenses were lowered. And we've seen this in Naruto, and we've seen this in other series. It don't matter how powerful you are. If you get caught off guard, you can be had. Point blank period. You can be had at any given moment if somebody catches you off guard and they catch you with malicious intent where there's actual power backing you up. So I'm not talking like one of those scenarios like Naruto's already in his QB chakra mode and he gets a sword through the gut because he's not paying attention. I'm not talking something like that. What I'm talking about is the fact that if somebody is pumping out some serious chakra and some serious strength and they catch you off guard, they can do serious damage to you. Because at the end of the day, Naruto is one of those series where it's all about your physical strength, but it's also about your spiritual strength, and it's about your mental strength. All of those have to be working in unison. Your guard has to be up, otherwise your ass can be had. And last time I checked, Kaguya was not a weak person. Kaguya has a bunch of jutsu that are hashed. Like her bone ash jutsu is hacks. If she catches you, basically she's getting your whole body. That's an instant kill, but she didn't use that against Isshiki. We don't know necessarily how that played out. Maybe when the anime gets around of this, we'll actually see that Isshiki fought back. And if that happens, if we get an anime adaptation of this, which we inevitably will, but when we get this, if we see that Isshiki fought back against Kaguya and was using some jutsu, and that means that he had time to actually get his guard back up and Kaguya overpowered him, I'll totally eat crow. But based off of what we have, the only thing we know is that he was caught off guard, and because he's caught off guard, Kaguya could do serious damage to him. And I think that it says more in his favor that Kaguya attacked him with the intent to kill, and he was caught off guard and still survived it. I think that says more about about him, because the thing that we do know about Kaguya is the fact that if she wants to kill somebody, she can. Kaguya is a very dangerous person. Like when she was fighting Naruto and Sasuke, it wasn't necessarily with that intent to kill. She was trying to take back their chakra. So I think that plays a role in it right there, that Isshiki was able to survive an attack that was meant to kill him when he was completely caught off guard. You know, the best way I could put it is, you know, if you go back and you look at series like Dragon Ball, which, you know, focuses on ki, and you look at the fact that Goku and his Super Saiyan Blue, a guy that can destroy, depending on how you scale the guy can destroy entire universes, okay? Like in the Cell Saga, you know, he was weaker than Perfect Cell, and Perfect Cell could destroy an entire solar system. He's at a god level now. So a guy like that can destroy universes, he gets caught off guard. And he's in his Super Saiyan Blue form, and a laser takes him out. Bullets still affect him. You know, it's a very similar type of a situation. We've seen this in numerous series, and I mean, if you just look at martial arts, period, it doesn't matter how strong you are. If I come up behind you and I knock you in the back of the head, if I'm strong enough, if you're not expecting that shit, if I hit you, it's gonna do some serious damage, point blank, period. And if I'm strong enough, I can kill you. So I think that says a lot about Isshiki's durability. I know a lot of people want to kind of ramp Kaguya up to a higher level and say, okay, this means she was clearly stronger than Momoshiki. This means she was clearly stronger than Isshiki. I'm gonna say right now there's not sufficient enough evidence for it. I feel like this is easy enough for me to call, because as you guys know, I don't really care for the power scaling. I don't do power scaling videos, but even I can read the manga context and see like, okay, this really feels like they're saying like, okay, matter of fact, they are saying Kaguya caught the guy off guard. So I just want to kind of clear that up, man. I really want to clear that up. Let me know where you guys stand on that topic. You guys know how I feel about it. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.